that road there, 20 kilometres, of course, with permission from the landowners, come to a site where Peter Jackson filmed quite a bit of The Lord of the Rings. Of course, it is a private road, so you have to get permission to go down there. But Peter Jackson was here filming in Fiordland with The Lord of the Rings for a period of 3 months. Believe it or not, total film time 1 minute 10 seconds. But in an area like Fiordland that has a very changeable weather pattern, it's understandable why it took him so long to get it. He wanted everything to be perfect, and he wasn't going to film until he got it that way. So here we have one of the workers on the farm there with their dogs on board, going out to check some of their paddocks, no doubt. See sheep and lambs both sides of the road here. Again, more clearing being done on the right hand side here. They must have had a good year this year. Look forward to getting it clearing some more. So very, very expensive. There must be shifting some stock around. Side, you'll see a river flowing down through there. That's the Eglinton River, and we're going to be following the Eglinton right up to its source. It flows into Lake Tiana, just north of Tiana Downs. But it's one of the best fishing rivers you'll find anywhere in the country. Only fly fishing, the brown and the rainbow trout. Where we're situated here, the trout are up to 45 a pound. But as we get further north, they get bigger and bigger, to the point where when we get to the headwaters, they can be up to 14 to 15 pounds. As you can see, more cleared land on our right, but notice that they have left little parts of bush, and the reason for that being that we can get snow right down to road level here in the middle of winter, plus we can get to 30 degrees plus in the height of summer. So you've got to think of the stock that are using this area, whether it be for getting out of the sun or out of the snow. In the middle of that area on the right there, quite a big pond area. Again, thinking of the stock for drinking. Very, very important. And as you can see on the left here, more of the white flowers of the mistletoe. Of course, it is related to the American mistletoe, you know, they can sing under the mistletoe at Christmas time. Of course, the flowers are all by the time Christmas comes around. So of course in the steeper blocks like this here, they grow trees. Of course, as you all know, in New Zealand we have an endless supply of timber. So this stuff is all sent overseas, either in the log form or the dressed timber form. It takes about 35 years for the trees to mature to that stage. Of course here, birds are trying to slip away, they plant the Pinus radiata. Much stronger rooted tree and holds the soil from slipping away. New Zealand's also got large plantations of blue gum, eucalyptus, no relation to the Australian one, but they mill those here in New Zealand and then put it in a chipper and send it overseas in big bulk liners, these chips, where they then glue it all back together and make that very versatile timber chipboard. Of course, the difference between chipboard and normal dressed timber is you go to your local furniture shop or hardware shop and you pick up a piece of pine, beech, whatever, solid piece of timber, quite heavy. You pick up a piece of chipboard, quite light. Because of course the chipboard is gone through a dryer and makes it so much lighter. National Park, the second largest in the world. As in all cases, New Zealand never made it to the weddings. We were always the bridesmaid. Lots of seconds. The largest national park was actually in Alaska. I thought Yellowstone, or one of the American parks, might be bigger, but no. Largest is in Alaska. We're the second largest. But as you can see, the flora and fauna here, the trees are much the same as what we had back closer to Te Arau. But as I say, as we get closer in, they get a lot thicker. Of course, no dogs are allowed in the Fiordland National Park. Only dog allowed in here is the guide dog. Of course, the latest one that's a no-no within the national park itself is a little flying instrument, the drone. No drones are allowed in here. The main reason for that being that a lot of the commercial pilots fly fixed-wing and helicopters in this area. So that's why they don't allow drones in here. Of course, if you are caught with a drone in this area, instant $10,000 fine. drone. And if you get really smart about it, and you're from overseas, immediate deportation. So here we have the Inton River on our left hand side again. Still flowing down the river. This valley going up here most of the time on our left hand side. Damage done to the road due to the floodwaters, and we'll be going through a lot of that reconstructed area on our way through there today. So the way we're looking at today, we'll be looking at 2 stops on the way through to Milford and 2 stops on the way out. No, we'll have 3 stops. Get it right? Yeah, it'll be 3 stops on the way out. Let's say I haven't been working since COVID hit way back in March. So excuse me if I make a wee bit of a blunder every now and again. Got to get you through to Milford Sound. So we're going to boat departure at 1:15. So we're coming up to the first of our stops at the Linton Valley Lookouts. Have a short stop here. Hop off the coach, have a wee look around, take in the wonderful scenery. Then we'll have a stop at Knobs Flat and the toilets on our way through to Milford. Here we go, folks. You can hop out, get a photo or two, and stretch your legs.
Aye. Let's go. Okay guys, this is our first stop here. So it's nice views here. You can see the mountains. This is an Eglinton Valley. So this is the viewpoint of Eglinton. Wow. Cepat. Tanas na niyo. So this is story of pastoral farming. Nice. And there's one more here. So it's nice view here. You can see the mountains up there. Yeah, that's an Eglinton Valley. Ship made of our water.